You're hiking in the middle of nowhere, no cell service, and suddenly your wrist lights up and sends a satellite message. You didn't need a phone, a signal, or even to panic. That's the kind of future Apple is building with the Apple Watch Ultra 3, and after nearly 2 years of silence, Apple is finally ready to unveil its most rugged, smart, and possibly life-saving wearable yet. Whether you're an athlete, adventurer, or just a tech lover who wants the best on your wrist, the Ultra 3 is shaping up to be a serious game-changer. So what took Apple so long? Why did we skip a 2020 for Ultra entirely? Was the series in trouble? Turns out, not at all, according to trusted insider Jeff Pu. The delay was part of a bigger strategy. Apple wanted to launch several major upgrades all at once instead of dropping a minor yearly refresh. That would have left Ultra fans unimpressed. Now, we're looking at a big September 2025 release, likely alongside the iPhone 17 and Apple Watch Series 11, and expectations are sky high. Now let's talk price. Apple is expected to keep the Ultra 3 at the same $799 starting price seen with the Ultra 2. But with rising tariffs, shifting manufacturing to India and Vietnam, and potential satellite or 5G upgrades, we might see that number tick up to $849, or even $899 in select regions. That said, Apple wants to stay competitive with Garmin, Samsung, and Huawei, so they're treading carefully. As for design, the Ultra 3 sticks with the Tridan True 49mm titanium case, flat sapphire crystal, display, and rugged build. But there are refinements in the works. Expect thinner bezels, smoother chamfered edges, and possibly a sleek black titanium option for a stealthier look. Apple's also rumored to introduce new band colors and materials potentially eco-friendly, or performance-optimized for extreme sports. It's the same Ultra DNA, just sharper and smarter. The real visual leap, though, is the display. The Ultra 3 may feature a larger 2.12-inch LTPO OLED screen up from the 1.93 inches in the Ultra 2. With up to 3,000 nits of brightness. That means no more squinting in sunlight or struggling to check your stats on a climb. While many were hoping for a jump to micro-OLED, Apple has reportedly pushed that tech to 2026 or 2027 due to production challenges. Still, this year's screen will be brighter, more battery efficient, and easier on the eyes day and night. But where the Ultra 3 might really shine is health in this year. Apple's bringing the big guns. First up is non-invasive blood pressure monitoring, no cuff, just trend-based alerts for spikes or long-term cardiovascular risk. Then there's sleep apnea detection, which combines SPO2, micro-movements, and heart rate variability to identify breathing interruptions at night, something most people don't even know they have. Add to that improved wrist temperature tracking for illness detection and women's health, plus mental health features like mood tracking, journaling prompts, and heart rate variability insights, and you've got a true health companion, not just a fitness tracker. Now, let's talk connectivity. Satellite messaging is coming, and not just for emergencies. Think being able to send a text or share your location when you're off-grid, lost at sea, or climbing solo. Apple may use a dedicated satellite modem from Qualcomm or MediaTek to make this possible. On top of that, RedCap 5G integration is on the table. This next-gen low-power wireless standard could boost your watch's ability to stream Apple Music, sync with AirPods, and download Maps all without draining your battery. And speaking of power, the Ultra 3 will be powered by the all-new S11 chip. This leap in processing is expected to unlock Apple's new AI platform, Apple Intelligence, right on your wrist. That means smarter Siri suggestions, voice memo transcription, AI-generated workout plans, and better automatic activity tracking. The interface, too, might get a visual refresh, with rumors pointing to a modular, glass-like layout in WatchOS 12 or even a rebranded WatchOS 26. It'll look sharp, feel intuitive, and give you more information with less effort. Battery life remains at 36 hours, but with better optimization, you could push that to 48 in low-power mode. The real improvements come from smarter thermal management and better battery diagnostics, perfect for those using the watch in extreme climates or pushing it to the limits. In terms of competition, the Ultra 3 will go head-to-head with Garmin's Epix Pro, Samsung's Galaxy Watch 7 Pro, and Huawei's Watch Ultimate. While others may offer longer battery or cheaper prices, none match Apple's ecosystem. The seamless integration with iPhone, AirPods, and Apple's health services gives the Ultra 3 a massive advantage, especially with new AI features and potential subscription models like Apple Health Plus or Satellite SOS Plus on the horizon. For investors, the Ultra 3 also comes at an interesting time. Apple recently settled a $490 million lawsuit over misleading iPhone sales figures. And the shift toward AI-powered, service-integrated wearables may be a glimpse of where Apple is going next. Beyond just selling devices. So, should you upgrade? If you're using a Series 7, 8, or say, then absolutely this is a no-brainer. If you already own an Ultra or Ultra 2, the upgrade may seem more evolutionary than revolutionary. But with health, AI display, and connectivity enhancements all in one package, the Ultra 3 still feels like Apple's most complete smartwatch to date. Whether you're climbing Everest, training for a triathlon, or just trying to keep your heart rate down in traffic, this watch has your back. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a deep tech dive. And while you're here, check out our videos on the iPhone 17 Pro and WatchOS 12's hidden features linked right here on the end screen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.